Hello Pisces, and welcome to your July reading. So I've meditated on your cards and shuffled and asked Spirit for guidance, what they want to talk to you about for the month of July. We're getting into eclipse season, and I think it's affecting every sign. Every sign has a lesson and a pattern that is eclipsing from their lives. For you, the first card I have, Five of Swords. We know the Five of Swords is when people one up on us, because it has different meanings, but in this case, it's when we feel defeated because people win up on us. In a way, they strategize in a way that they get what they want and we're left out with nothing or whatever. After that, I have another Five of Wands. So this is, fives are readjustments, hard lessons. It's learning through hardship and hard lessons. Here, conflict of interest, inner conflict of around. Here, Four of Cups and the Seven of Cups. So this is like the conflict comes from, see, your past experiences, they were probably filled with these things, okay? Your emotional past. Here, those three cups, and that's what you're looking at. And you can't see that cup. And how you're projecting, imagining how things can be, the possibilities out there, you probably put in those cups conflict, betrayal, being screwed, more of the snake in the grass than the castle in Spain, in a way, the way you project and you make your movies. And that results in having your emotions up and down. And for a Pisces, you live that very deeply, and maybe having a hard time bringing your ships to shore, because this is, I want to create love and abundance, but this is what I've lived, and I'm on the lookout to be screwed. I don't trust. There's a lack of trust there, So this is a bit the lesson that the eclipse season is going to show you and give you the opportunity to move on from it. How you're going to live it this month. Here I have an Ace of Pentacles. So there's a brand new opportunity coming. How are you going to see that opportunity? Well, there it is. You're in two minds about it. Is it a beautiful opportunity, or is it going to be chaos? And so here with the Ace of Cup, Ace of Pentacle, Ace of Cup, the Tower. So the Tower will crumble. Everybody's getting the Tower. It's amazing. I've never seen that. The eclipse in Cancer is going to be very emotional, hitting us in, it rules our home, our security, and all of that, our emotional security. So there's emotional security, being secure within oneself, self-love, receiving abundantly. So it's like if you're going to take a decision, or maybe you won't have a choice, because the Tower is coming to give you that enlightenment about self-love, and you're going to take a decision about it. And that decision here, see how maybe you would be stuck mentally because you're imagining and thinking that this is one of your beliefs, is keeping you stuck, and you need to get here the knowledge of the Six of Pentacles, of the balance between what you put out there and what is given back to you. So instead of being afraid, of being vulnerable and giving yourself out there and receiving treasony in return, it's understanding that vibration to unstuck yourself. Because if you don't change it, you're gonna be always in the same pattern. Life is always gonna bring you the same result, because this is what you believe. We are much more powerful than we think, and so that's why wishful thinking doesn't work, because it's all our true beliefs that we believe here, here, unconsciously, everywhere. When a belief is holy inside of us, that's how we manifest exactly that. So if you've been screwed in the past and it becomes part of your reality of how you project yourself in the future, this is what's gonna happen. But the Tower is coming, and it might be a shock. It's gonna appear differently for all of you, and most of you, it's just going to be that understanding, that enlightenment. How it's gonna come out? Here, Six of Swords. So you are getting out of all those up and down emotions. Okay? Look, there's a butterfly that came on that card now. See, because this is, you are going to have to, well, it's probably a moth, or, yeah, anyway. Moths are the butterfly of the dark, what is in our unconscious, and they are a symbol of transformation. So this is it. You are going to transform from the caterpillar to the butterfly here. A little friend from nature that came to add a little message. Here you're moving on from those stormy waters into calm waters with the understanding of the lesson here that you're bringing with you. And here is your understanding right after Ace of Swords. So that Tower is going to be an enlightenment moment, a haha moment. It's right under. If you read it like this, there you are. Then the Tower comes, and you understand you need to keep only one sword, and then you have your Ace of Swords. And there, here, a bunch of cards came. But here I have the Ten of Swords, end of that cycle of all of those swords here. Okay? End of it. Gaining back your faith and your enlightenment. Because here you brought your higher intelligence into the situation and saw it differently. And that brought justice. 3 major arcanas here. And here I have the Six of Cups. This is going to have an effect on your emotions from the past also. Because time is not linear. Einstein used to say that thinking that time is linear is like a stubborn illusion or something like that. Because when you change something in your present, it affects your future, and it also affects your past, because you're going to heal it. I'm sorry for the phone. I'm just gonna remove it, but don't worry. Okay. I don't know if I have a volume on there, but anyway. Okay. So what I was saying, time is not linear. Everything is, it's more like a whole. Because when we act, our actions affect as much the past, the way we perceive the past, because it is gone, as the way we will project in the future. So when you heal or you change a belief or a thought, the emotions you lived in the past will be affected also. What you've been carrying with you will be affected. Maybe you will see things differently. and therefore understand and even heal effects from the past, things that happened to you, old betrayals, because you will see them differently now with this new understanding. And see that cup? There's flowers growing from them, because our experiences of the past, we feed from them. So by healing at one point in time, this is going to change your past, and it is going to change your perception of the past, and it is going to change how you're going to create in the future, because you're going to feed yourself differently from those cups. So in a way, this is very beautiful, and it is going to change your life. Okay, I call upon Spirit, I call upon the light. Help me clarify this reading for Pisces. Help me clarify this reading for Pisces. So, okay, talk to me about the moth on the Two of Pentacles. It's still there. How are they going to transform the Two of Pentacles there? How are they going to transform the Two of Pentacles? Oh, one card flipped. I didn't see it. Ah. By acting on what you have understood. Knight of Swords. Once you get that clarity here, you're going to act on it, and that is going to transform, see, judgment. It is going to transform who you are and how you're going to, everything that I explained. And Knights are action, so you're going to act with your new understanding, and that is going to transform your Two of Pentacles. Okay, show me the Tower. Okay, okay, so well, I've got two kings, King of Cup, King of Pentacle. So we're talking about the mastery of your emotional side and your capacity to bring abundance, to generate, to create something solid in your life. Emotional solidity. So this is very Cancerian, even if you're Pisces, but we have the eclipse in Cancer. So this is almost, you know, saying that it's going to be through action, movement, communication. Maybe you're going to receive your Tower. But here is your stuckness. And here is the healing from it. Show me the Six of Pentacles. What do they have to understand about it? Yeah, I knew it. The Tower came back again because the Eight of Swords came with the Tower. And here, Six of Pentacles and Eight of Swords, you have the Tower again. And you have dropping all of your baggage here. See what you've been carrying. This is carrying the way we act, our projects, our passions, and things like that. But almost not seeing where we're going. And it can also carry all of what was done to us. They are actions. You can carry everything that was done to you. And here's another Knight. but he only has one wand in his hand because he is thinking of the here and now. Here and now, not my old baggage. Here and now, what do I want to do? Where do I want to go? Where is my fire? 2 knights. So it's like if movement will help you unlock yourself, and your beliefs on what is receiving and giving, they are going to crumble. Show me the Ace of Swords. Show me what is that clarity. What is that clarity? What is that clarity that they are getting? Page of Pentacle. I have the Fool. Give me another one. You do receive an Ace of Pentacle there, and that the Tower comes into it's like if life is going to bring you an opportunity, and that's going to be your test of how you're going to take that opportunity. Are you going to recreate by projecting how it could all go wrong and all of that? Or are you going to eclipse that belief in you and find your emotional solidity so that you can get unstuck? Because here the clarity is grabbing that pentacle and walking with it. So, what is that pentacle? Here, Ace of Pentacle. What is that Ace of Pentacle? The Fool wanted to come out. A brand new venture, maybe. Ace of Wands. So here, you see, you're dropping your old experiences here and grabbing just that one wand and knowing exactly where you want to go with it. Here, that new opportunity is a new passionate opportunity that's coming for you. You'll be stuck and you'll be wondering what to do, maybe falling into your old patterns, but you are going to transform that with the eclipse and follow your passion. Grab that pentacle. 6 of Swords. Talk to me about the 6 of Swords. Here I have the 3 of Pentacles. You might have help moving on from that lesson, but it's a question of investing oneself, recognizing what we bring, our capacity to build something with others. So the 6 of Swords, it's kind of moving on to bring that new project with others, and at the same time doing that is going to make you move on to calmer waters by acting on it. Because I think here, having twice the 8 of Swords, that analysis paralysis of projecting negative things on possibilities is actually really hurting you. Here I have the Page of Wands. It's really like, okay, let's bring that thing and let's take it and move forward towards it. Talk to me about the Hangman and Justice here. Well, your 10 of Swords, that was there. And here, Judgment. So it's really the end of a karma. And there I have Queen of Wands. That's the passive state of the wands again. You know, your passion, your fire. What do you attract towards you? Page of Wands. Really bringing that in front of you. Six of Pentacles, understanding the giving and receiving. And here the Two of Cups. Then it mirrors how you feel. If you feel that this, what comes towards you is this, it is going to be mirrored to you. The Two of Cups, to begin with, is a mirror of people in our lives. It can be family, friends, lovers, husband, wife, whatever. And it has the Chalices here because it can be healing and it's transformative. The red lion is a symbol in alchemy of transmutation, of bringing one state into another purified state. So there it is going to be mirrored, but you're getting the enlightenment of it. Here the Justice and the Hangman is giving you a rebirth, ending your cycle. And here I have the Ace of Cups. So Ace of Pentacle, Ace of Wands, Ace of Sword, Ace of Cups. Totally a new way of receiving these things, because you're gonna let go. You're gonna let go of well, the Tower is going to bring it down for you, but let yourself be transformed. Don't resist it. Don't resist letting go of your old way of projecting or your old stories, having lived all of that. Get your understanding and go with it. Go in there. They're asking you to go into action with it. It is going to be different because now you're going to see a balance. You're gonna see how to give and how to receive. Yeah, go with it. Ace of Pentacle, Ace of Cups, all the aces. So it's all new. See? So okay, they're calling back on this. Don't do this. Don't keep repeating the same cycle, because this is one of the pentacle, creating a loop of experiences, cycles, never-ending cycles. So drop it and grab that new opportunity without that from the past, so you can start building from calmer waters, because you understand it. Bring that pentacle and start walking on that new path. That's why you're a page. And it is going to be mirrored back to you. What you put in, but like what you put in unconsciously will be there, not what you put in physically. So Pisces, this is your reading for the month of July. It's a beautiful lesson, and the fastest you're gonna let yourself transform like the moth, transform your unconscious, the faster you'll be able to fly in it. That was the message from nature that came to you. So on that Two of Pentacles there. So I'm gonna thank you for all the comments and the subscribes and the shares, and I'm open for personal reading, information down below there. And so I'll see you, send you all my love and light, and I'll see you next month. Okay, bye bye.